o'clock in the goddamn morning in the UK. 5 a.m. in the morning. Good morning to your faces. Me and Helen are in bed, chilling, watching the Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, I hope I say his last name correctly, fight. And we're going to be reacting to it live, okay, for your faces. So we're going to try and not get in, like, we're not going to show any of the fight because obviously we don't want to do that. That's illegal. So I'm just going to be like kind of talking as it's happening. But Conor has just done his walkout, traditional Conor walkout music. Love it. A little bit of Sinead O'Connor to begin with. Classic Irish, lovely folk music. And then we quickly change up to that notorious sort of rap gangstery music that he always does. And that's just so Conor. That is 100% Conor. And I love it. We've not seen him for a long time. Last time me and Helen both were together watching him was Donald Cerrone. And he did tremendous in Donald Cerrone. I think it was a first round knockout in Donald Cerrone. I think it was quite fast. He managed to do everything in quite quickly. He's just hugging his team. Everyone's observing the COVID rules, which is great. Conor looks very good. I don't know the exact weight class. Is it lightweight? I think it's lightweight. Sure. I'm pretty sure it's lightweight. Look at those stats on him though. First fighter to ever hold 2 UFC titles at once. What's that? Finished 20 of 22 wins with 19 knockouts. That is mad. He looks good. He's in a good physical. Whatever this weight class is, I think it's lightweight. It best suits him. He looks the best as it. I didn't like him when he fought Floyd. He was too thin. Definitely too thin. When he fought Donald, he was a good weight class. When he fought Khabib, he looked a bit too thick. A bit too meaty for himself. But I like this weight class for him. He looks good here. I do follow Conor on Instagram, as many Conor McGregor fans do. And he's been leaking and sharing some training stuff. And he's been looking very, very good. You know, I've got a girlfriend. I'm a straight man. But I've got no shame in saying that Conor McGregor definitely has taken good care of himself in recent times. And he's been doing very well. Keeping fit and healthy during the virus and everything. And he's been keeping on top form. He looks on top form. He looks very good. Now he's said some very crazy things. Mr. McGregor has talked about a possible first round knockout. It's Conor McGregor. You never know. You never know when it comes to Conor McGregor. You just never know. I love Dustin. Dustin's very good as well. I don't have a horse in the race, no money on the line, but obviously as a long-time Conor McGregor fan, I love to see Conor succeed. I've seen him win and I've seen him lose, so it's going to be interesting. But Dustin is not to be messed with. Now, he's won Dustin once before, a very long time ago. But since that loss, Dustin has definitely improved. And he does look 10 times better. In the show reel footage, there's been some new footage of him that I've not seen before. But Dustin is looking very, very lethal. And he looks good as well. This is going to be weird going in to fight somebody who's already knocked you out once. Like, how's that going to affect him mentally? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure how he's going to... I don't know. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be interesting. Dustin is second in the division. Conor is currently fourth. Obviously, Khabib is at the top. That's both of their ideal targets to get that belt. It's going to be interesting. Tony, God bless him, he's fifth. I love Tony. I've always liked Tony. He's always been funny and really interesting and entertaining and very talented. But I'm not a massive, I'm not like a top mixed martial artist fan who knows everything. But I just follow bits and bobs of people, and I do like a lot of the lightweight fighters. Everyone in the lightweight's very good. Justin Gaethje as well. He's very good. He's been beaten before by... I don't think Conor. I don't think Conor fought him, but I know Justin's definitely fought him. No, that doesn't make sense. Justin Gaethje fought Dustin Poirier. I can't say their names correctly. Oh, that's very nice. Dustin also giving his team some love before he goes in. Everyone on the team is all COVID masked up, so they're all doing the job. He's just getting his Vaseline. Oh yes, just give him a little tickle of the Vaseline on the forehead. That'll do him. I'd say physically, visually, Dustin's got a lot more definition when it comes to his muscles. Or well, his arms are tattooed, so it's hard to tell. But his stomach, he's definitely got a lot of abs going on there. Far too many abs for my liking. Don't need that many abs, Dustin. I don't think that's going to help you in your fight. But it might be a secret weapon. We don't know. Oh, that was nice. I like that. Conor and Dustin gave each other a little fist bump then. I like this new respectful McGregor. This one that's kind of like a badass and he knows it, but he's like respectful. I love cocky McGregor because who doesn't? But at the end of it, I do love respectful McGregor as well because he's a badass and he knows he's a badass. Like he knows he's gonna get shit done, and that's what I love. He's not bothered now. Now he's at a certain age where he's a dad and he's kind of settled down a little bit. He knows he's good, and we know he's good. So, it's all about... Oh, they're both equally aged. They're both 32.
And same height.
Conor McGregor's 12 years older than me.
Same height.
That's mental. Mm-hmm. Same height. About a pound off on the weight. Conor's like 1 pound lighter. And Conor's got a 2-inch reach advantage. But both are 32. And both are about 5'9". So I'm the same height as Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. McGregor is the GOAT. Damn right. Comment on YouTube. Well done. I love Bruce. The main event of the evening. I do like Herb. I have to talk, Helen, for the copyright sake. Because if YouTube's very weird. So I'm sorry. But...
This is Bruce Buffer. Is that what it's called?
Yes, that is Bruce Buffer. His brother, someone else, Michael Buffer, did the boxing. He does the boxing. He did KSI boxing. I like Dustin's tattoos, but I can't bloody make out what they are. Very nice. Oh dear. I'm excited.
That's us.
Around the world, yeah, 5 in the friggin' morning. So, Conor, if you don't knock him out, I'm gonna be pissed. If you don't knock him out in 10 seconds, I'm gonna be fuming.
I know it.
Abu Dhabi. It'd be nice for some, wouldn't it? Also watching. Nice, man. Well done. Oh my God, Dustin's got some warm-up technique there with his arms. Bloody hell, I do that before Warzone. Give him a wave. Warm your arms up, Dustin. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I was nervous for KSI. You should have seen me for KSI, both fights. I was in bits. I was like, JJ, no. I like Conor like this, though. He's in a good state. You can see he's very different. I love how he shaves his head bald for every fight as well. Like, he looks great with hair, but he just looks scary when he's bald.
Yeah.
He does look scary. I just look like an egg.
You do?
I'd look like a Kinder egg if I was bald.
No.
But he looks brilliant. He looks scary.
How does he not lose his voice?
Bruce Buffer, I don't know. That man's got like a voice made of honey. I don't know how his voice just doesn't go. He's got very thin legs though, Dustin, hasn't he? Conor's kind of built in all the places.
Yeah.
Dustin's got a very good upper section, but his legs are very tiny.
His ribs though. And
his ribs are a bit too sticky outy. I don't know if that's a tactic, but they look very punchable. Look, he's only got tiny little legs. I can't believe I'm the same height as him. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've got fatter legs than him. I could put him in one of them leg submissions. Probably have to get taught. What's he doing? He likes he's shaking, doesn't he? He's getting right warmed up.
How do you spell his last name?
Dustin Poirier. Or Poitier.
That would have been a good picture.
I like Herb Dean.
Oh no.
I do like Herb. Very good. Touch gloves. I like that. Sign of respect. Let's get into the action, boys and girls. This is what we're here for. This is it. Come on, Conor. Loosey-goosey. Come on, Conor. You got this, my son. There's Dana in the background. He's thinking, oh, I'm making some millions tonight, boy. Oh.
Going? Oh, no, I'm not going.
Whoa. I didn't hear any bell. I didn't hear any action.
Ding, ding.
Oh my God, they're at it.
What?
Conor's moving in. He's very good. He's edging Dustin with a nice kick there. Conor's not thrown a kick yet.
No, he's not.
They're on that. Oh, Conor's just hedging him at the minute. He's just tempting fate a little bit. Dustin's got some great footwork going.
Oh, no.
Was that a punch? No. I think it was a bit of an. Was it a hit and a hit? Was it an exchange or was it a bit of a miss?
I think he tried to hit him.
He tried to hit him. Dustin's giving him some kicks. They're both feeling each other. Dustin's going for the grapple. He's gone the ground. Conor is on the floor against the cage. This is what everyone thought Dustin was going to do. Conor doesn't need to panic right now. He needs to stop getting... I've never seen this before from Conor McGregor.
What?
He's getting him in a position. Conor's getting ready for a bit of the ground attack.
He doesn't usually do that.
Conor never normally does this.
Oh no, is he getting up? Oh.
Why is Dustin getting up? Dustin put him to the floor. Dustin should want to stay on the floor, but Dustin's trying to get up now. He didn't assume Conor was going to do this. Conor's he's a bit wobbly. Conor looks a little bit wobbly. He doesn't look good in these grappling situations. Conor is a striking person. He needs to get away. He needs to create distance, and he needs to start leg kicking. But Conor got up. God love him. I want to see a Khabib rematch. Because Dustin is nowhere near as good as a grappler as Khabib. But Dustin sunk Conor to the floor. Conor felt himself round a little bit. And he did get back up.
Hopefully.
He did get back up. We've never seen that before from Conor McGregor. When Conor's on the ground, he's normally terrible. We saw him get on the ground with the tall, lanky guy. What was his name? The big, tall, lanky dude. I can't remember. But the guy we lost to in the UFC originally. He's a great fighter, but he's a very tall, lanky fella. And Conor lost on the floor to him. And again with Khabib, he lost on the ground. But Conor...
What's he doing now?
Conor is doing some very new things. I've never seen him do this. He's very methodical. He's definitely had some training when it comes to wrestling. Because Dustin's a wrestler.
He's got his leg.
Dustin's a wrestler. Dustin cannot let go of this leg because if Conor gets free from him, he's going to make him hurt.
No,
he's gotten around him.
He's got free.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, an elbow from Conor. Oh, that's a very good elbow from the clinch. Dustin's... Oh, some elbows are getting dropped by Conor McGregor.
Shoulders and stuff.
Some shoulders. I do apologise, I said elbow.
Oh.
Yeah, shoulder. Some shoulders to Justin's chin.
A bit of both.
Dustin. I keep calling him Justin.
He's got red already.
Conor's very red, but he's a very pasty man anyway. So anything on the surface is going to make him quite red.
Get away.
But they're having a grapple, and Conor's not having it. Conor's saying, "You listen to him. I'm going to sort you out. If you thought you were taking me to the floor, I'm not playing that game, Dustin."
He needs to get away.
He's gotten around him. Get that arm loose. Beautiful, Conor. Beautiful. Dustin's thinking, oh shit, I'm in trouble now. Conor's thinking, oh, you little bastard.
I'm going to get you for this.
Connor's thinking, oh, you shit, I've got you now, haven't I? Dustin's tried, don't go for them legs again, Dustin. Calm down. Stay your distance. You've already tried a little grapple in the first round.
Yes, you got him.
Conor's hitting some combinations with the fists. He's doing very good. I've not seen a Conor kick. I would love a Conor kick. Conor is great with distance. That judgment of distance was fantastic. He just dodged him. Dustin came in, Conor just moved. And Conor's fantastic when it comes to distance. He's the king of judging distance. And he's just brilliant. He's just laying it on him. Bit by bit. And Dustin's trying to answer with some kicks. But Conor's battering him. He's pushing him back. They're both very good. It's 37 seconds of the first round, and I don't think there's going to be a first round KO.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm glad I didn't do 50. Oh!
I missed that.
Dustin did a very lovely kick.
And he didn't.
And he missed. Conor just grazed him very slightly with his kick. But they both think... Nate Diaz, that's who he was on the ground with. Conor lost on the ground to Nate. And he also lost on the ground to Khabib. But I just saw Conor McGregor for the first time as a Conor McGregor fan. I saw Conor McGregor get taken to the floor and get back up again. And now he's dealing with it. And that is fantastic.
Well, I didn't get him in the first round.
That is not a first round KO. So very, very happy that I did not put £50 on a, what was it called? A 50 to 1? 50 to 1 bet that Conor McGregor was going to get a knockout in the first round. I'm very glad I didn't put money. Conor's coach is just saying, keep him busy, keep doing what you're doing. Conor's not taking a seat though, in the rest. He's in his own corner, but he's not sat down. It's very odd. Dustin's coach was saying about getting your head off the line. Whoa! Conor McGregor with some brutal shoulders. Some shoulders in the clinch then. And a good combination in the middle. The highlights are all Conor. Dustin's takedown was very good, but Conor just got right against the cage, brutally dragged himself up, and eventually got the dominance back in the fight. And that is very good. I've never seen Conor do that, and I've been a fan of him for ages, and I've never seen Conor pull off something that good before in grappling. He's not a good grappler, I will admit that. As a fan, I will admit that. Oh!
What?
He struck Dustin, and Dustin stumbled then. There's a few stumbles. Justin does not feel as confident in this one.
Yeah, come on.
Dustin does not feel confident. That hit to some, I don't know if it was the chin or the jaw or something, but he hit Dustin and he did jolt really violently then. That did not look good for him. Conor's just eyeing him up. Oh! Oh! Conor just grabbed his foot when he came in for that kick then. He's just fantastic with distance, isn't he? He's got him. Conor clapped then. He's like, right, you come here. I'll sort you out, pal. I'll sort you out. Dustin's looking wobbly, bro. It's only the second round of, what is it, 5 rounds? Second round of a 5-round fight, and Dustin looks very wobbly. Dustin just looks very, very, very wobbly at the moment.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't look as good. He was confident in the first round when he took him down. And then once Conor got back up again, Dustin's confidence just fell. Because he's now thinking, he's trying to grab him. Conor's got his foot. He's going to take his foot. Conor says, you give me your foot and I will remove it, son. Dustin is brilliant. Conor is a different animal. If this Conor fights Khabib, it will be fireworks.
He's learned to wrestle, hasn't he?
He's not, I don't know if he's learned to wrestle. I think he's learned how to deal with wrestling a lot better. I've never seen Conor McGregor fight like this, ever. And I like it a lot. I love him being chaotic. I love him being brutal and going in and just doing big bombs on people. But what I love to see more is that he's going into his into a zone of where it's uncomfortable and he pushes through. And he's doing fantastic. Conor is doing phenomenal right now.
Yeah, he's in his zone.
He's in a zone. He's in something else. Now he needs to dial the anger back just a tad. He's still got 5 more. He's still got 5 rounds.
Oh God,
Dustin's getting excited now. He's getting the confidence back. But what will Conor do? What will Conor do? What will Conor do?
Oh no!
Conor stumbled.
No!
Is it over? Son.
No!
It's not. That is the biggest shock I've ever seen. Apart from Khabib. Oh my God. Dustin just did a fat 180 there. I am absolutely shocked. Conor was confident. He was defending. He was doing fantastic. And Dustin's wife and mother is at the side of the ring cheering. because he just put Conor McGregor against the cage, and with just repeated poundings, he just took Conor McGregor completely by surprise. But
is he okay?
He doesn't look all right, Conor.
Does he?
He doesn't look all right at all.
He's not even gone and checked on him though. He's not gone and checked.
Dustin's having a moment at the minute with his team and his wife. His wife and his mum came to the side of his corner. Yeah, he's just had a word with the coaches. I think he's making his way over to Conor at the minute. Yeah. He is. He's going to come and check on him. He's a good lad. He is a good lad. Conor McGregor.
He was doing so well.
Conor was doing some amazing work. What a turnaround. What a great young fighter, though, is Dustin.
Again.
Dustin, my God. What could happen from here? Are we gonna see Dustin versus Khabib?
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, because he's not second, is he? That was bad. Conor just got stunned. He just got overwhelmed. Dustin had him against the cage, and he was just bouncing shots, and Conor was dodging them, give him credit,
he was.
But eventually he just stormed him, and Conor lost his balance. He lost his footing. He just tumbled himself. It wasn't a direct punch that knocked him to the floor. Dustin just kept popping shot after shot, some misses and some landed, and eventually he popped enough that Conor just tumbled. He just took a complete tumble backwards and he just fell over. But wait, does that mean Dustin's going to fight Gagey, or is he going to fight Khabib? Daniel Cormier is going mad in the reaction booth. He's just cheering. Seth Rogen, my man, he's not there sadly tonight, but...
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen. Joe Rogan. Seth Rogen, I love to. If he was there, that'd be awesome. Conor. Well, he looks a bit better now, but my God, before he looked bad. Oh my God.
See what he says. Should we see if he says anything?
What a shock. What a shock. I can't believe it was over like that. In the second round. My God. Is he going to have to fight Khabib?
But he wouldn't have to. It's his choice.
Well, he wants the belt. And Khabib's got that belt at the minute. Quite rightly so. Oh my God. Yeah, it's over. My God. Is this going to be like... Mad respects to Dustin. Wow. I'm going to know what's going to happen now. Oh, his mic's cut off. being horrible, but to be fair to Dustin, Conor and Dustin fought the first time, and Conor won, and went on and got 2 belts. Dustin won this time.
So they got another one.
I think they got to go again.
Let's see what.
They got to do a trilogy fight. They have to.
Sport is so much better with you in it. Are you telling us that we're going to see you in 2021 in the next few months? Of course, I need activity, guys. Come on, you don't get away with being inactive in this business, and that's the way it is. So I'll take the licks. I'm good, man, John. To be honest, I'm good. I put something good here. Not on Dustin. I got one more good man. It's a tough one to swallow. But I put in a lot of work. I'm proud of me work. Would have liked to represent me team because we'll get to go again, and that's it. Thank you for everything, your time. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it?
Oh my God. He did so well, though, to defend against a whole different type of fighter. With those kicks and those wrestling moves and the grapple and the takedown and the getting back up and everything about it. Conor did so well to get through that. But like I say, like what's happening now? Like Khabib is the guy who owns the belt. He's being a little bit, secretive about what he wants to do with himself. He says he wants to retire undefeated. I understand. But then again, like Dustin was saying, if Conor and him are the next 2 best in the line after Khabib and Justin Gaethje and Tony, like what's going to happen? You can't have Khabib just have the belt and just hide away with the belt. Somebody active in the arena needs to have that belt. And by the looks of it, it could be Dustin. Dustin could definitely have that belt in his collection. But I'm shocked.
And that's it.
I think you're a bad omen. No, we watched Cowboy together, didn't we?
Who?
We watched him fight Donald Cerrone together.
No, I didn't.
I swear we did.
That's when I watched.
No, I swear we watched Donald Cerrone because I remember explaining to you who Donald Cerrone was. I remember watching Donald Cerrone. He won Donald Cerrone.
Did we watch it live though? I don't think we watched it live.
No, we might have watched the catch up.
I didn't watch the catch up because I
watched him fight Jose Aldo.
No.
I watched him fight Eddie Alvarez.
And he won all them.
I watched him.
The one I watched in Khabib, he lost. Then he lost again in this one we watched live.
I think you're a bad omen.
Actually, who else
You're a bad luck charm for Conor McGregor.
Who else is? I know.
Oh dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take up any more of your time, so like, comment, and subscribe to the Tom Origins YouTube channel. I cannot believe what we've just saw here tonight.
We thought it would be Conor, and then
Conor McGregor did fantastic.
He was doing well.
He did really well. I saw him have a whole new fighting style to himself.
It just changed.
And out of nowhere, Justin, like he said, he got a little bit confident and he just went crazy on him. And I never thought that would happen to Conor McGregor. But I want to see Dustin go all the way. I want to see him fight Khabib. I want to see this man take Khabib's belt from him. I want somebody to take it from him. Because that rivalry is good. And I think if it's Justin or if it's Khabib or if it's Tony or if it's anybody, but Conor McGregor needs to have a lot more time fighting. And less time having fans waiting for him to come back and fight because
he needs to fight.
He fought in 2019 against Khabib. He fought in 2020 early 2020 against Cowboy, and then or 2018 I think it was for Khabib.
Yeah.
And then 2020 for Cowboy and all that stuff, and it's like he's not active enough. He needs to fight more regularly, like Dustin. Like he said, Dustin's been fighting for like the last 4 years or something. He's been in and out, just doing different fights. But I don't know. It's crazy. I never ever thought that Conor McGregor would have lost that fight. But Dustin did a very good job. And he's got the fighting of Conor and he's got the wrestling of Khabib. So I think him and Khabib would definitely have a very good fight. But Conor and Dustin fought once and Conor won. They've fought again now, which is the second fight, and Dustin has won. So to me, logically, a trilogy fight is the next thing that needs to make sense. I think that's going to be what makes the most sense, is they're going to have to do a trilogy fight. And then maybe the winner of the trilogy fight fights whoever it is who owns the belt and all that stuff. But it's very confusing. I'm glad I'm not the one organising it, because it would be very confusing, very difficult, and I just wouldn't know. But Dustin did a fantastic job. Very good. Still don't understand what the word his tattoos mean, but he looks good. Yeah, that was really mad. That was crazy. I literally am mind blown. I want to go and see what Brian, the true Geordie, has to say, because I love Brian. So we're going to go chill out and see what Brian. But it's nice to see Conor and his wife. He's going to go back home to his hotel with his kids and have a good time. And just Dustin's got his wife and his mum, which was nice to see. And both lads were very respectful.
Yeah.
You know, no one jumped in the crowd and started punching civilians. So that was a great end to the fight. Khabib didn't go around roundhouse kicking civilians. But that was mad. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.